Welcome to another episode of Driveway Dudes. Now, I was given this little TV and it was wall hung, and what happened was the aerial cable got stuck on the back against the wall and has damaged the aerial plug itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it. So this is where the aerial goes in here, and as you can see it's just flapping around there, so it's causing a mess with the reception. It could be fine for a moment and then just goes crazy. First thing we'll do is we'll switch off the TV, so we'll power it down and gently pull the lead out without tearing the whole thing apart. So if you look at my finger now, you'll see it's just moving around there. It's quite loose and it's flapping around. So we're going to pull the TV or break it down and we're going to fix this. Most importantly, make sure it's unplugged. So plug it from the mains electricity and we'll just swing the TV around because we'll have to take the stand off first. And you can see there the stand will have to come off. So it's just two screws holding it on. So I just unscrew it. Not sure if you can see it very well just there, but just at the back here. Just unscrew those. Now the back cover is held on with several screws. You can see them there, more there, more there. You can see the little arrows where it tells you where the screws are. And again, and again, and again. So we'll just speed this up a bit while I'm taking them off. Now, just need to mention that the screwdriver I have, what I did was I placed it on a magnet for a while, so it'll magnetize the screwdriver and it'll be able to grab onto the screws as you're pulling them out. Alright, that's all the screws out, and what we'll need to do then is we'll need to open the casing or the back panel. So we'll just move the cable out of the way, and if you look down closely you'll see where it joins. So what we do is we'll just prise that up gently, and then you can use a little plastic spatula and just separate it there. Keep your finger in and it should click. Work your way right around, and before you know it you'll have the back off. Lift it gently and slide out the cable. And there we have the back off. Now you may have noticed a little piece of cardboard I'm using. That's so the front of the TV and the surround won't get damaged. So what we do then is we'll just slide around so that you can see where the aerial socket is, and there it is just there. So again, I'll just slide it a bit more. There it is there, and you can see it's just flapping around there. Now it is making contact, so what we're going to do then is we're going to solder it, the outside of the casing, to the body of the antenna. So in order to do that, then what we'll do then is we'll just rough it up with a little bit of paper, emery paper, so it'll give us a chance to get the solder to catch. And again, hold it, so you rub it too vigorously, the whole thing will just fly off. Try it again with the other hand so you can see what I'm doing. Just enough to just roughen it up a little bit. Again with a little bit of tissue, just clean it down a bit, and if you have any flux paste, by all means use some. The soldering iron is heated up now and it's ready to go. So what we do is we'll just move this over so you get a closer look, and you can see here where it needs to be soldered. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a bit of solder from the casing up to the side of the aerial socket. Now this is a push-in aerial socket. Some countries may have screw-in, but it does tend to happen to those as well. We'll go across and we'll start building it up. So don't worry if it's a little bit messy, but what it does is, as long as it makes contact between the two and it goes nice and hard, and it'll hold the socket in place. So we have solder on the casing, so what we'll do then is we'll just turn up the TV to get a bit of an angle on it, and we should be able to get the rest of the socket. So now we'll continue to build up the solder. Right, looks a little bit messy, but I'll do the tidy up on that, but it is holding. Tidy up complete. Still not the prettiest, but it'll be covered, and as you can see there's no movement there now. So let's put it back together and we'll test it out. So putting the casing on is a reversal of the removal. Just line it up. Don't forget to put the electric cable into its proper place, and it should just clip down, and we're ready for the screws. Now putting in the screws, start opposites and tighten down. All tightened down now, and you can see the antenna, you can see where the solder is, but it's not really noticeable because most of the back casing is covering it. What we do then is we'll just check to see that it's holding nicely, and it appears to be so. Now what we do then is we'll put on the stand and we'll set it up again. Now stand is back on. Stick the aerial in the back, or antenna, whichever you like to call it. Switch the TV on, and we'll select the channel.
So the tray that I'm using is the tray that we actually placed it under the grill. Be really generous with this. Look at the texture.
So now we have channels, and as I was saying, it's a budget TV, so I was given it for nothing, and it looks good. We have picture. As long as the antenna holds on the back, then we should be fine. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like it, and you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Blogger and Instagram. Thank you.